What up, everybody? Welcome back to the Celsius podcast. I believe we're on number 32.
This is 32.
Hey guys, I have a little movie idea that I want to run by you guys.
Pitch idea, pitch.
Okay,
so the pitch is
it's
that
like
it's 59 degrees Fahrenheit outside.
Yo,
and it's actually 61 degrees Fahrenheit here.
Okay, so
great.
it's like a TV show. It's like in the future about this company that's run by these like four guys that they were friends from high school.
Wait, no. I think I see where this is going. But
no,
plot development.
shut up. Let me continue. So it's these four guys from high school. They started like a YouTube channel or something when they were young. They called it something like Fahrenheit something. I don't know, it's stupid. But they grew up. Their names are like Adam, Ben, short for Bennett, Nick, short for Nicholas, and I don't know, Ulysses or something.
Really, I thought it was Nick, short for Nicaragua.
Ulysses or something. And so it's these like these guys, and now they're actually super successful. And they have like a company, and there's some like internal power politics. You got the co-CEOs, Adam and Ulysses. They're the co-CEOs, and then you got I guess the chief financial officer, and that's like Nick. And then you just got Ben. Unfortunately, they had to get rid of Ben. Unfortunately, early on because he was like a backstabber and a traitor. So they have to.
Bro cannot take criticism at all. We cannot take any criticism.
Right now. No emotion.
Absolutely no criticism can be taken.
Ben is actually
Dude, I fucking hate this Ben guy.
Ben sucks.
Okay, do you want to know what Ben doesn't sound like he is?
What?
See, Ben sounds like that. Hold on, give me a second.
Okay.
Ben sounds like he's not a guy who is Blue Pog Gaming, Awesome, Beck Alliance, Epic Pog and Gaming.
Yeah,
that's what I.
Yeah,
I think he's.
You know what's funny? Remember in the first 3 episodes when we actually planned to kick Uri Ponte out of the podcast?
Wait, no way! It was Nicola, right?
It was Nicola, obviously.
Yeah.
I mean, wait, we're talking about Nicholas.
Nick, obviously.
Oh yeah.
Nicholas, and then
to take him out.
And so unfortunately, there's a big scandal where Nicholas is found guilty of murder, and so
who would have known?
Right.
Look into my eyes,
really
and I won't see if this
Adam
is
and
true.
Ulysses, they kind of have to get things scrambling, I guess. But it's really unfortunate because then Ben comes back and says, "Please, I'll do anything to get back in this company. I'll suck your dick." And then Ulysses and Adam are like, whoa, bro, you don't have to say that. Well, you'll be like our mail boy. So he becomes the mail boy at the company. And so Adam and Ulysses are like, huh. So then there's this guy, I guess, who comes into the company. His name is I don't know.
Brano.
His name is Brano or something. I don't know.
Bro.
And so he's like,
"This
is
gold. Write this down right now. This is the next great show."
And so then, Brano.
I think this actually
is
the show.
And it's like everything's chill, but then there's a vote of no confidence, which means against Ulysses, and then I start yelling at everybody.
Wait, who's
Ulysses? Ulysses!
Wait,
don't you get it's Ulysses?
Yeah, no. I get Ulysses, but
wait, who?
No. What's
you said
Ulysses?
You start yelling.
Yeah, no, Ulysses, and then he gets really mad because they want to kick him out of the company. They want to kick him out of the company, Ulysses, and then Ulysses starts yelling and starts peer pressuring people to not kick him out.
And bro, wait, I
have an idea also. What if Ulysses starts to pitch a movie?
Yeah, dude, I also had the same idea. He pitches a movie
I don't
to
know.
save the company.
Anyway, ends with it ends with Nicholas, Ben, and Adam sacrificing Ulysses to the sun gods. So
Thank
that's fun.
God.
Does it
And
work?
yeah, let's get to what we're watching.
Okay.
I've been watching.
Okay.
Yeah, Beck.
Okay,
I
or you
mean,
want to start
yeah.
it?
No, I have a bit
Okay,
more to
Nicholas
talk
started
about.
because you
What?
probably watched nothing.
Yeah, okay, let's start with what I watched on Max. So, on Max, once it opens so I can see what I've recently watched.
All right,
Okay.
Aiden.
Oh,
I finished what the fuck? I don't care about black voices. Get them out of here.
Mm.
Now that's a clip.
I watched
That's a Nicola moment.
the Suicide Squad and the Lego Movie.
Oh, two
Hell yeah.
fire films.
hmm
Love the Lego.
And I was gonna watch stuff on Hulu, but it turns out my internet connection is so shit I can't even log into Hulu. It just closes the app automatically. It like
That
either
is
forces me to
sad.
sign
That's
in.
also because Hulu's an American. It won't work in other countries.
That's also true.
Oh, I might just have to turn on my VPN.
I feel like if you went to Disney Plus, it might work.
Yeah.
No, it works on. Yeah, I can do Disney Plus, but,
No, but
there's some
Disney
stuff
Plus
I want
might
to
have
watch on
Hulu
Hulu.
content.
Yeah.
But not the ones that I'm looking for. Like they definitely do not have Blade Runner 2049.
Yeah, dude, wait, what is that on? Because I really want to watch it.
Hulu.
Oh, cringe. That's the one I don't have. All right.
It is the cringe.
Then after that, I watched Our Planet 2.
The sequel.
It's the sequel
The
to
sequel
Our
to
Planet 1, still voiced by David Attenborough, and he's still like, these walruses need more space, but they don't have that because humans melted their fucking ice.
Humans
And
are
it's
really
also
the
like,
worst, aren't they? Humans
and it's also like
suck.
90% of these birds will die because they're all eating fucking plastic. But not this bird that we're following, because this is like the main character. I don't know.
The main bird who they actually.
It almost got eaten by a shark and fucking dodged. It was amazing.
Wait,
well,
is
no,
Our
in that
Planet the
entire
prehistoric
episode.
thing? No, that's Prehistoric Planet.
That would make
No, that's
sense.
Apple TV.
Yeah, no. Yeah, there's this thing like it's prehistoric. It's like kind of like a nature
Yeah, I
documentary
know
where it's all
prehistoric.
CGI for dinosaurs. It's called Prehistoric
Yeah, I know
Planet.
Prehistoric Planet. Didn't a season 2 come out?
Earth?
I know Dinosaur Train.
Yeah.
Is that what we're talking about?
There's a lot of
Prehistoric
nature
Planet.
documentaries
Didn't
about
season
our
2
planet.
come out? Oh wait, but now I need to talk about Oh, there you go. I need to talk about my plan of efficiency and effectiveness.
You're gonna what?
Recently, I have been plagued by a large problem. Do you find it interesting that fat people make up 13% of the population, yet eat 52% of the food? With my plan, I will be able to increase food, decrease average BMI, and do it all with extreme effectiveness and efficiency.
Quite frankly, that sounds like a terrible idea.
Yes.
Why? Wait 1 second. Let me play something
Let's
for you
not do that.
on my piano. Here you go.
We just all left.
We did all leave.
What the fuck is he doing now?
He's
playing the piano.
He's playing Hot Cross Buns, I think.
Okay.
No,
Anything
listen
else,
to this.
Nicola?
It's cutting.
Yeah, it's
out.
just cutting out. So I'm gonna start on what I was watching.
Let's get the Aiden who he's watching.
So I decided I've watched a movie and started rewatching a TV show because I watched a YouTube video and I said, you know what, that would be something that I might want to rewatch. And so I started rewatching. Do we want to hear what I started rewatching?
I would love to hear what you're rewatching.
Okay, so I'm rewatching everybody's favorite animated show with gay characters in it. Steven Universe.
I've not seen it.
Oh, fuck gay people.
Yeah, so I started
Not familiar.
Okay,
Not
would you
familiar with it.
recommend it? Because I've been hearing like complete opposite sides of this show, whether it's being good or bad.
Yeah, it is a
Bro,
good
Discord
show.
wants me to
It's
update
a
my
good
username
show.
so badly. I'm not gonna do it.
Yeah, Steven Universe is a good show. I'm only still in season 1 upon rewatch, but I know later there's really good episodes. This show has a really good soundtrack, really good original songs. All the characters are very well written, except for when they aren't.
Iggy, get out of here.
Yeah, end. So, and then there's a movie which is pretty okay, and then there's a series afterwards taking place in the future, and that one is not that good, and I dropped that one halfway through, but I might try to watch that one after I make it through the whole series.
Okay.
Cool, Aiden. So, what do you love about this show?
It's good. I mean,
I think we should go back to my plan.
Okay. Can we?
Are you
I would like to hear Aiden's review of Steven Universe.
It's good. Upon rewatch, there's a lot of things I was like, wow, this isn't this early of an episode, because then it's stuff that's set up way later, you know?
That's definitely a big powerhouse moment.
Main characters that are introduced in like episode 11, and I'm like, wow, I didn't know the lion was in episode 11. That's
Wait,
crazy.
is that reference to Beck?
No, it's not a reference to Beck.
It is not a reference to me.
Are you like, whoa, Connie
Uri's the type of person to go to a zoo, see a lion, and be like, is that a reference to Beck Lions?
No, I would do
from
that.
Celsius Podcast?
That'd be me.
From Celsius Podcast?
Yeah, so that
watch on Spotify.
So overall,
YouTube.
Steven Universe is a good show and people should watch it. Although if I were recommending other shows from the Cartoon Network brand, I would recommend Adventure Time over it, simply because I like that one more.
I definitely got to finish that, but it's like 20
but
seasons.
That one is more biased, so I'm not gonna. But it's good. And then I watched a movie also.
A movie.
I watched
a TV show, but longer.
What?
I mean, or shorter, or maybe midder, or maybe I don't know.
Name one TV show that is shorter than a movie.
Infinity Train.
Okay, yeah, true. I literally thought of that right after I said it. Infinity Train and Over the Garden Wall. I knew Uri couldn't name those.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know. Like you have to like shorter than a movie. The longest movie I've seen is like Snyder Cut, and that's like what 8 hours long. So basically, any show that's less than 8 hours.
I think it's 4 hours long.
What about
Shut the
Lord
fuck
of
up.
the Rings?
Anyway,
well, that's a trilogy.
Oh, that
Lord of the Rings.
Well, no, but like one of the extended.
No, not the deluxe edition.
Yeah, that's just all one movie.
The deluxe edition.
12 hours? Is that what it is?
I think. I don't know.
Yeah, no. Guys, the Oppenheimer is going to be 3 hours.
Cool.
Wow.
No,
Anyway,
but I'm going to be eating the Oppenheimer.
Curious George the movie?
Feel the power.
I watched Curious George the movie.
I did not know there was a movie.
Eat the Oppenheimer.
6 movies.
Is it animated or live action?
It is the animated one starring Will Ferrell.
I have no idea. I had no idea that these exist.
Yeah, dude, it's a great movie. I was watching it at like 2 a.m. and I'm like, yeah, this is exactly what I need right now. And it really was. It really was just a good movie that made me feel nice. I was like, wow, what a happy little film.
That's a good movie moment.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Really? So what's like the plot structure of the movie? What's the character growth that the monkey goes through?
It's not about George. It's about Ted. The man in the yellow hat, Tumblr sexy man himself. So he works for this museum, right? And Dick Van Dyke comes up. He's like, Ted, my boy, we have no money. And then Dick Van Dyke Jr. is like, but Dad, let's sign this so we can get this freaking parking lot built at the museum. And then Ted's like, what if I went into the jungle and found this thing that's really big and awesome? And then he goes to the jungle and it's like a statue.
Oh.
But then he finds it and it's small and he's like, oh, shoot. What am I going to tell him? And then misinformation happens. They think it's really big. And then he sees George in the jungle, but not that one. That's a different guy. But George, the monkey, curious guy. And then he goes back to Africa. He follows Ted, and then Ted gets kicked out of his apartment. He becomes homeless. He like loses his job, and wacky hijinks ensue. And he's like, "Shit, dude, this monkey sucks." And then he sends him back to Africa.
That's like
God.
that's
And then
definitely
he-
an Alvin
and
and
he's like,
Chipmunk moment.
Crap, guys, I actually really liked the monkey. And then they become friends, and then they actually get the statue, and they're like, "Whoa, happy endings all around."
And they're like, let's write a book series together.
They didn't know. They didn't do that. They went to space at the end.
Wow.
Yes, it was very. It was really funny when he lost the job. Like eviction know this much, but
I feel like
very funny.
after like 5 movies, every franchise must eventually go to space.
No, it
Fast and
didn't.
the Furious.
Did Fast 5 go to space?
One of
or
the
was
Fast
that
went
did
to
they
space.
They went to space and Fast and Furious.
I think in 9.
I
They
like
did.
Maybe.
They go to space one time. I remember hearing that.
I don't
And
think
I
people
think
watch
10
that
came
movie.
out.
Yeah, that
Did
one
10 just
looks.
come out?
I watched the trailer
I heard-
for it and it was really funny.
I heard there's some beef because Vin Diesel thought Jason Momoa was overacting and stole his thunder.
Bro,
Yeah,
why?
so-
Why
Think
do
about
they gotta be like? There's like
Yeah.
contracts in the Fast and Furious saying they can't lose fights.
Correct. So they have to resort to earthquakes happening so they can break up the fights.
Yeah, bro, it is so.
Calling yourself
insane.
Vin Diesel
non-binary
looks like if a steroid was a hero.
categorizes
He looks like he
everyone
has a family.
into binary
Okay,
and
should I get into what I'm
non-binary.
watching?
No, what the fuck are you saying? You
creating
keep
a
talking.
binary system, which makes you binary again.
Huh?
Until next time.
I did not hear
You know
anything
what's
he was saying. I'm gonna get on to what I'm watching.
Yeah.
Okay, so first
Oh, yes,
thing,
please.
I finished
Arm
Ted
Protect?
Lasso. He did do the
All of it?
lassoing.
Did he?
All of it?
He did
Was
do
it
the
actually
entire show.
funny?
I
You
might.
watched the entire show?
I finished the entire show.
Okay, the episodes in season 3 got too long.
Oh yeah, bro, they were way too long. They like started getting like an hour long, and it felt like, bro, what are you doing?
Yeah.
It felt like, bro.
But yeah, I felt like the ending. It's like I think it's trying to do like a series finale. At least that's what it felt like to me.
It
So
is.
yeah, I thought it ended pretty good. I felt
I
like
didn't like the ending that much.
I felt like if I was more invested in the characters, would have been better because like it like showed me how they all ended up, and I was like, I don't really care.
Yeah, it's like I felt like it just kind of fizzled out a bit at the end.
Yeah.
I just don't like how Nate and Ted they're
They
like
fight?
they become enemies at the end of season 2. I feel like they should have hyped up Nate's character more to be a little bit more evil, so when he becomes because it became pretty obvious he was going to become good really fast.
Yeah. Well,
I feel like they should have
I felt
made his
they
character
built
a bit,
him up as being evil very well, and then I don't know.
I feel like his turn to the light side doesn't make as much sense as it should. Like, I didn't like it. I feel like it should have been a little bit more darker, even. And I also felt, I felt they also kind of like, I feel like obviously you need to have a villain in the show, but Rupert, like when what's her name? Rebecca,
Yeah.
like talking to Rupert, he seemed like he could change for a bit when she was talking to him. I saw that little boy who used to sneak into the football stadium. I feel like maybe it would have been so cool if they redeemed his character instead of just making him like the final villain of the.
You need that irredeemable villain. You can't just have.
But
You can't just redeem every villain. You need some antagonist in the end.
I guess, but it's like I don't know. I felt like it kind of fumbled up. It's like I didn't like I like the first 2 seasons. The third season I didn't like as much because they also introduced characters that mean nothing. Like
oh my god,
Zach,
yeah.
like the guy, the soccer player, and like
No, I thought Zava was really good because what they did with that was
but he meant nothing. He came in and then just left.
That made a lot of sense. They felt completely like out of their league, and then they started winning, and then when they lost him, now they're like, bro, now we got no chance. But then they thought, no, it's possible, and then they continued onwards. I thought it's like giving them like a really overpowered item and then taking it away, and it provided a lot of like cool dynamics.
Okay, there's also the assistant Shandy, which was
that plot line was bad. all the stuff with
Good name again.
yeah. How do I fucking forget her name? Okay.
Yeah, I forget her name. God damn it.
Keely.
Keely,
Yeah,
right?
with Keely.
Also with Keely, like, and then she didn't even pick one. She didn't even pick Jamie or even
yeah.
Rory. I was like, okay, it felt very after school special. It's like, you know what? She doesn't need a man.
Yeah,
They're
for
just
me, she
idiots.
just like jumped between way too many different arcs. Like, okay, she has her own company. Now she has a friend in the company. Now she's dating
Now
her
she's a
boss at the
lesbian.
company. And now she has the company again. And now she has to choose between two of them. And I don't know, she didn't like develop as a character at all. But yeah, that's what I watched.
Think about the What do you think about the Colin gay stuff?
They did it pretty well. I
It
mean,
was okay.
sometimes a lot throughout the series, kind of, it felt a bit too preachy at sometimes when Sam just like sits and is like, okay, guys, there's pollution in Nigeria. We need to stop that. It felt a bit too preachy at some parts like that, but I thought they did pretty well.
I like the pollution thing because like it represented that Jamie was becoming his teammate, and that's why he did the thing.
Yeah, no, that part was good. Okay,
Yeah.
done with that. Good show.
I call it like a B- full show.
I'd probably go for maybe a B+ or something. Because I actually watched it all the way through, and I thought it was good.
And in the same week that like Succession Barry ended, so it was hard not to compare those two finales.
Yeah. Okay. Next thing I watched, Unicorn. But guess what? Aiden is 3 weeks behind on that, so I literally can't talk about it. But I'll say, I like it. It's good. I'm gonna definitely watch it all the way through.
It's not at the finale yet,
it's not
right?
the finale. I literally don't know how many episodes there are gonna be. It's seeming like there might be 10 or 9.
Okay. The creator did get another season for their other show, Primal.
I saw that. I want to watch Primal and Samurai Jack when I'm done.
Yeah, me as well.
I heard that like
and the other one,
Max is gonna continue animation stuff.
Yeah, they're gonna do more adult young teen oriented animation content, which is directly geared towards me and Beck, I think.
Yeah, dude, I'm hyped.
So
if they can get more stuff like Unicorn, it's gonna be good. It's gonna be
more stuff like Unicorn. Maybe bring back Infinity Train, please.
Dude,
please,
bro, just literally do it. It's not that expensive.
It's already like planned out. They already have a whole story.
You already have an entire show. Okay, that was good. I feel like I like the thing with Primal and like Samurai Jack was I just like the fantasy setting a lot more of like Unicorn. So, okay, and the other thing I watched was Spider-Verse for a third time.
Hell yeah, dude!
So like my friend had free tickets, so I'm like, you know what, screw it, I'll watch it a third time. So I saw it a third time, and my friend literally asked me.
Yeah, watched it 5 times.
Wow,
5 times. Yo, one for
you watched
Spider-Man.
it 5 times.
Yeah.
Damn.
But my friend literally offered today, hey, do you want to watch it again? I'm like, bro, I cannot do this a 4th time. It's a good movie, but 4 times is in 3 weeks is a bit too much.
What do you mean you can't do it?
I saw Endgame 3 times.
Now that is not a movie that deserves watching it 4 times or 3 times.
The only movie I've seen multiple times in theaters was Spider-Man: Far From Home.
Good film.
I saw that twice.
Okay.
No, I saw No Way Home twice. Not Far From Home. I don't like.
No Way Home was, I don't know, probably the weakest of the 3 for me.
Wow, that's a.
Did I see? I might have saw Endgame twice also.
Yeah. No, Beck. Now that's a clip. If I ever won, that's gonna make people mad.
I don't know. I really did not like. Also, I hadn't seen any of the other previous films, so I didn't know any of these people when they came, and I'm like, I don't feel like I should need to, but. Okay,
this is the MCU. You have to see everything Marvel in order to understand every.
And guess what?
Every reference.
I didn't watch all the Spider-Man other stuff.
No, that's your fault though.
That is my fault.
Yeah,
Yeah, but still,
fucking idiot.
a lot of people
Ben.
were probably in my same
Beck,
shoes,
obviously.
so I'm allowed to have that opinion. Last thing I watched 2 episodes of Black Mirror. I finished Kill the DJ, which is like the second highest rated one. And then I watched the first episode of season 6. And let me just tell you right now, I was laughing at it, I was mad at it, I was confused at it, I really did not enjoy it.
I'm going to go on the flip side for what I watched because I'm going opposite. I loved every episode of season 6.
How? Well, okay, I would like to go into this.
Good.
So, the prompt of the episode I watched was there is this girl, and like she is like getting a TV show made about her without like her permission, and it like recaps stuff that's happening like 5 minutes before in her life. So she'll like drink a coffee, and then 5 minutes later she's watching the TV, and it's her drinking the coffee. And let me tell you how they explain this. A lawyer literally comes and says, so you know how like when you say I like chocolate and then you get a chocolate ad, that's what they're doing. And I'm like, huh? What the phone
very
cannot get the visuals. A camera being like this cannot scan the entire room and make it. The logic of the show made no sense. And then also we find out later they're in the TV show. They're in the second layer of the TV show fictional fabric because there's some cascade of fiction and it's so confusing, and the actors are played by the real actors, and it's a confusing fucking prompt that makes no sense and has no like emotional stakes behind it. It's just a dumb episode of a TV show.
Yeah, so would you recommend The Truman Show?
Yes, that's a good show. That's a good movie. Watch that. This episode was terrible. Don't watch it.
Okay, I'm gonna go on the flip side to say Beck's kind of a fucking idiot.
And it's a bad episode.
It was a very good episode because it's not about like the actual sci-fi part of it. It's more about like Black Mirror has always been about the commentary. So if you look at that angle,
commentary about it. It was a dumb episode. What commentary are you supposed to get when you don't understand the logic of the universe?
I mean, it's definitely a commentary on Netflix and the mindless nature of content that make ourselves awful.
We're going
that makes us feel bad. It's like if you Nicola, shut the fuck up. Turn that stuff off. Anyway, sorry. And so commenting like how.
Oh my gosh, this thing's here.
He watched you like.
All right, we got.
Is Nicola alive? Did he die?
6 the game.
Nicola, stop. Turn off the volume if you're gonna do that.
Bros.
Anyways, comment like how like the mindlessness of content and how like we kind of like surround ourselves with main character syndrome and stuff like that. I like the episode because it was kind of like a modern Truman Show. I think it was kind of like a very cool idea. So I'm just gonna restate it in the way just if it's better than Beck probably.
Can I tell you why the Truman Show is good? The Truman Show
is good.
It's all about this guy, and he doesn't know his reality is fake. So it's all about like him learning to face that and learn to actually like move past it. In this, she's just like, oh, they're making a TV show about me. That's cringe. I don't want that. There's no like thought behind it. It's not like, oh,
actually, Beck, there is because. In the early in the episode, she said she has a therapy session where she said she doesn't really feel like the main character of her life, and in turn, it's reflecting how she's actually become the main character of this episode and of the show that this fake Netflix that they created for the show, which was really funny. It was called Streamberry, and it's like they had all the Netflix stuff like as they're like, but when you open Netflix, it was kind of interesting, and even in the Netflix like home page is like they have a reference to it later episode in season 6, and it's kind of like that was very.
Oh yeah, wait. I think I got that, but I didn't know it was a reference.
And then she's having to deal with like how now she's the Superman character in her life and how she has to deal with that. And by the end of the episode, when she defeats like the Streamberry computer thing, she finally feels like she's in a complacent, she's in a place in her life where she feels better, where she does feel like the main character of her own life. It's like
She literally says out loud, I cannot make this choice because someone else has already made this choice for me.
No, when she's created her own coffee shop later at the end.
Oh.
And it's like she feels better about her life now. It's about her growth. But if you don't like that episode, that's fine. It was the most very like on the nose episode of the season, but the other ones are a bit more subtle, and I'll just explain it. I won't go into spoilers if you don't want me.
Give me just quick like spoiler for your like reviews of all of them.
Okay, so I really like the second. I like the second episode because it was like about this Irish guy who's coming back home to show his parent, his mom, his girlfriend, and like, but then they figure out like and so in like the beginning, there's like his dad was a police officer who died like many years ago, and then there's like the girlfriend who's American finds out like there's that this town in like Ireland has no tourists anymore, and that's because of like a few like murders a few years ago that were here, and so then they decide making they started making a documentary about like the murders that happened in like here, and there's like some twists at the end. We find out like about the murder and stuff like that. I like this one because it was about filmmaking, and we're filmmakers, and so that was it. I liked it, and like it was called Loch Henry. It's kind of like about this town like Loch Henry, and so figure out like what's like there's a big twist. Black Mirror is a very big thing. Like there's a big twist at the end of each episode. Like usually, I mean, yeah, it's like they have a lot of twists. That's the big thing. Thing that there's a twist. Sometimes the episodes have it, sometimes not. Like the first episode of the entire show, the Prime Minister is forced to have sex with a pig, but there is a twist in that.
Yeah.
So anyway, but season 6 that was the second episode. That was more interesting.
Yeah.
I think that's going to be
That
more.
The pig was actually his wife.
Nicola moment there, but so I think you're going to like the second episode.
No, the twist is that the pig was actually your mother.
In the second episode, all I got was the mom was kind of racist.
Just like Nicola.
In fact, follow some intuition about the mom.
He's racist. This is amazing, guys. I solved the murder.
Anyway, third episode had none other than Jesse Pinkman in this episode.
Oh, it's they were promoting that a ton. Like, guys,
okay, in this episode,
Jesse Pinkman.
Here, so it's like
these
guys in
1969.
These like two guys who are in space. They're on like a spaceship doing like a mission, but then they have like the ability to link to like fake replicant bodies on Earth. And so, like we see how like they both have two different lives and like they have families, and then like this is kind of spoiled, but it's like the setup for the episode where one of the guy who's an astronaut, his family gets murdered and they burn his body, like his fake body, so he can't get back down to Earth. But then gets really depressed up on the spaceship, and the other guy's like, fine, I'll let you use my body, my fake body on Earth, and I'll just do a physical. And so then we see like the guy using the other guy's body is like he's getting a little too close to the family, maybe.
Ooh,
to the other guy's
this
family.
actually sounds kind of interesting.
And then there's like a big, and then there's like a very, it's like a very sad ending.
Okay.
And so yeah. And so episode 4 might be the fucking craziest twist ever. Weird.
Ooh.
So it's more sometimes they have really realistic grounded episodes. Sometimes it's like a future reality that's taking place in somebody's head. And sometimes it's just an episode about a guy a teenager they recorded him masturbating and now they're blackmailing him to do stuff. Sometimes this episode like that, and this episode was like a paparazzi commentary episode.
Oh yeah,
where, like,
yeah.
we see
This one I read the description.
This one was pretty good.
Sounded cool.
So it's like we're seeing this paparazzi person. She's like he's doing paparazzi, but then he feels like really bad after he took paparazzi like pictures of a celebrity with a being gay in secret, and then the proper guy and the celebrity goes up to her and says, "Come on, this will kill me." And then she said, and she just drives away. So then the celebrity then kills himself. He feels
Yo.
really bad about it, so she's tossing a paparazzi. Simultaneously, there's this celebrity who's filming a movie in something,
Czechoslovakia.
something like that. And then she's filming like movie, but then she gets like high one night, and she like when she like drives how she kills a guy, and so then we're seeing their stories together because she leaves the movie set and like then the paparazzi person, they say if anybody can get pictures of this celebrity because no one's seen her in like 30 days, they'll pay you 30K. And so we're trying to see
Money.
her thing. We're seeing her story trying to get the paparazzi picture. And it's like it's like the craziest fucking twist I didn't see coming of the episode. It was like,
my god, the
what the fuck?
paparazzi was the actor. And they faked
I
the
kind of really want to
death.
say it, but if you guys no, I kind of want to say, but if you guys, if Becky, if you want to watch it, you can. But it's
Yeah.
kind of a weird ass twist.
Okay, cool.
And the final episode, I think it's probably my least favorite, but it was okay, I guess. So there's so in London or something, in England or something, like in like I guess like a few decades ago, there's like retail Indian retail worker, and like she's like living, and like she's kind of a very quiet person who has sometimes dark thoughts. And then she goes down to like the basement of her like store that she works at, and she picks up this talisman. And then when she goes home, he finds out this talisman is talking to her, and she freaks out. But then he talks to her like, "Come on, pick me up," And then she picks him up. She grants him access to go.
John Lennon.
She grants access for the demon in the talisman to come to like her home, and says like he says, "You got to kill 3 people in 3 days, or there's going to be an apocalypse."
Ooh,
And
Kill John Lennon.
but it was
And so we
all
kinda-
a dream.
That sounds pretty
Actually-
easy.
that one
Kill John
and
Lennon.
then she tried the first kill is like a guy, and then like she's like she goes outside freaking out, and then she sees like this guy that is like we're just walking dog and saying, "Are you all right?" And then like the demon saying, "Hey, that guy," because like the demon can like do a bunch of like he can see the future of everybody. That guy is raping his daughter. So how about you kill this guy? You know, it's fine. He's a
I
good
think the
murderer.
demon is lying to her.
And then the demon saying like, you know, hey, this is also my first time. They're gonna cast me into oblivion if you don't do this. So come on.
Actually, I think that the twist is that the demon is the friends we made along the way, or it's just her.
Oh, yeah.
That's so wholesome,
It's
just-
Chungus.
Actually, that is kind of true.
Well,
Yeah.
it's the souls of all the
Okay.
dead
It's just
people.
her.
No,
It's just
but,
her thoughts.
and so there's kind of a twist, but not really. So that one's a good one. That one's kind of fun, you know. But I'd say my favorite
Yeah,
is maybe
murdering
the
Philly
Aaron Paul
people.
one.
Good time on a Friday night.
That one is kind
That's
of fun, the Jesse
relatable.
Pinkman one, but
Guys, it is officially no longer Friday night.
no.
It hasn't been Friday night the entire time we've been recording.
Yeah,
Okay,
it's
well,
been.
for you.
I don't know what day.
Okay.
Mhm. And so those ones are fun. Everybody watch. I think I like Joan was awful. I like that Joan is awful. It's not my favorite, I think, but I know Beck hates it with his fury.
I do.
But I should watch the Jesse Pinkman one, Aaron Paul one. Yeah, that one's good. About the astronaut one was pretty good. Lock Henry, pretty good. The last one was probably my least favorite, but yeah, it was pretty good. Maisie Day, that's the paparazzi one. Pretty crazy twist. Did not expect that. All these episodes were written by one guy, so no, the
Wow.
show creator.
Nice. All right.
And so yeah, I've also been watching. I have a confession to make.
What?
I
You watched The Idol?
I love watching teenage dramas.
Oh.
I watched on Amazon. This
I would
title's
say
really
I
pretty,
lost respect
but
for you, but
it's
I never
called The
had any.
Summer I Turned Pretty.
Oh, I heard about this. Oh my
Which one is this
And
one? I recognize the title.
and so it's like about this girl who's like, she has voiceover that's really like, guy coming back to the cousins was so cool. There was Conrad. I was always in love with him and stuff like that. And so I kind of got it's like
I
7
came on
episodes.
the back of my cousin.
And so
That's a plot twist.
no,
I
that's not.
predicted.
No, it's called the area where she's visiting her friends is called Cousins.
Oh,
Oh, that's a
terrible
weird
name
town
for a
name.
town.
Oh, it's this one where both of the guys are ugly. Or they're not that good looking.
Really? Is it like
And
a
then
love
like
triangle thing?
kind of not really because like one of the brothers is like super shady towards her. It's like he's
I
being
know
really
something fucking messed up. I
No.
learned what a love triangle is through fucking Minecraft.
Okay, now that's pretty funny though.
It's
Is one of you
hilarious,
guys
but it's so
Owen
fucking
Wilson?
stupid.
No.
no.
Okay, from
This is like a young show,
bro, but
man.
what if it was
It's
like a
young.
de-aged Owen Wilson?
It's not
No, it's
Owen
not.
Wilson.
But what if it was Owen Wilson? Then what?
I go wow. That's actually
Okay, so is it
wow.
good or is it like
It's,
guilty
it's
pleasure?
good. I don't know. I got kind of addicted to it. I was like, who's she gonna pick, man? It's so. Oh my god! And I've also been watching this thing on Netflix. I watched this thing with Netflix, like every season when it came out with my sister. It's called Never Have I Ever on
Oh
Netflix.
my god. Yeah.
I watched it the final season. It was good. I like the final season.
Did
It was
she
fine.
do the never ever?
They actually do that in the last episode.
They actually play Never Have I Ever. Beck, are you
Like, in
wearing
each
the
episode-
storming shirt?
I am wearing the storming shirt.
Because they say like they do Never Have I Ever like in every episode title is like based on like they dot 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 and then based on like what she does in the episode and then like the title sequence is like Never Have I Ever like graphic Never Have I Ever been in a love triangle Never ever ruined my life Never Have I Ever and it's also voiced by famous tennis star John McEnroe, narrated by John McEnroe because her father who died. It was like the premise for the show that she like her father dies at like a violin concert that's very public, and then she starts to start taking control of her life and like starts being like kind of like a crazy high school student.
Mm.
And then like her father really liked the tennis player John McEnroe, so they get him to narrate the entire show. And it's really funny, like this white guy just voicing like these like teenagers' lives.
Mm. All right. Cool. Is
And
that
that's
everything?
I think that's everything.
That's
All
what
right.
he's been
everything.
watching.
We got some topics now.
I have some
44
topics.
I
minutes,
hate
we have
that.
All
topics.
right, let's
Wait,
start.
only 34? Wow, we've got like another
Let's
20
go through
minutes.
some of the easy topic ideas.
All right.
Any of you guys watch the Elio trailer?
I did watch it.
I watched
Fuck's
it. I
Elio?
thought this looks
Pretty silly.
mediocre.
Yes, like the past couple Pixar movies.
Yeah. So they had
Do you think-
Elemental come out recently. Like I think literally
Do you
like
think
today.
that recent Pixar movies look bad because
I
we
really
didn't
liked
grow up with
Soul. That was the last one like I could say I really liked, and then I also like Luca and all the other ones.
Hey, do you like Luca? Because you look like both kids.
What?
What?
That
So
kind
You
of
ever
Yeah.
played
both
mobile
of
games
them.
as a kid?
Looks like you look like one of the Luca kids.
Did you watch the movie?
They definitely have curly black hair
Is
or
it
brown
because they
hair.
turn blue when they go in the water?
Yeah.
Sadly, I also have
Yeah.
that skill, so I cannot go in
Yeah,
pools.
Maybe if you make a mediocre short about it, you'll get it. You should do that, Uri.
Oh wow, Nicola. How about you making no shorts at all? Wow.
I literally have been making shorts. Have you been seeing General?
Bro, this is reposting random TikTok memes in our general.
Yeah.
I literally am making all of those. You think people are taking our clips and putting them finding them funny?
Oh my god. Okay. So that was the one topic.
Nicola be sleeping right now.
Okay, anyone here seen The Flash?
No, Uri
No.
said he
I wanna
wanted
watch it,
to.
though.
Okay, I heard there was
I'll watch
drama
it when it
around like
comes
them
out for free.
resurrecting a dead actor.
They did do that. It was one that committed because he played Superman one time,
I'm really glad that
and then he came back
it
as
cut
Superman.
out when you said the S word.
I think
Oh, cool.
if it comes out for free on like HBO Max, I'll watch it.
Dude.
No, you dumbass! It's Max. Max.
Bro, do not get mad.
Kill yourself, Eric. You're literally a bitch.
Max.
You're gonna get assassinated by David Zaslav if you don't say
Okay.
Max.
Cool.
I was gonna say something anti-Semitic, but I'm not going to because I'm also
Velma
Jewish.
season 2 got officially announced.
It was.
Me and
I will
Aiden
be
will have to
Yes,
power
getting
through
away with
another
it.
10 episodes of this.
Yippee.
Yeah.
They can't keep getting away with this.
Yeah, they have though, and I will be watching it. Not out of hate it's out of curiosity of what they're gonna do next and how they're gonna make it worse.
I do want to see Shaggy become a drug addict.
I want Shaggy to be more like Shaggy. I want him to be more in line with character.
What's
and I
great
want to
is we
see
aren't
more.
even calling him by his name in the show.
Oh well, we're calling him Shaggy because that's his name.
What's his name in the show?
Norville.
For some reason.
Well, no, that's Shaggy's name.
Okay, yeah, but like no one calls him Norville.
Velma calls him Norville in Mystery Incorporated when they're dating.
Oh.
Holy shit, Slender.
Okay.
Slenderman.
Those were the 3 I wanted to talk about. Me and Aiden will do our Velma season 2 walkthrough when it comes out. And
yeah, we can put it. We can make a mini series. Don't worry.
Aiden, your topics?
Oh, mini series.
Wait, Beck, I thought you had one topic for from school today.
Okay, I got a topic. So like,
Yeah.
I am doing this living skills class over the summer, and we, as an assignment, had to like do a presentation about us. But like, I don't like talking, so I'm like, because also like you can show a skill you have. I'm like, I'm gonna submit a film.
Oh, which film did you submit?
I am thinking about this, and I'm like, okay, I could do storming, but then I realized we are at the gun school campus. 90% of our class is gun students, and the teacher probably wouldn't like that. So I probably not gonna do storming.
Oh no!
But I decide I'm gonna do boss fight, and I do boss fight, and the people liked it. I was so worried the teacher would be like, not cool with it, but the teacher's actually just a really cool teacher.
Yeah, she's very chill.
Yeah.
Like she would have been totally cool with storming.
Yeah, but I didn't want the students to jump me after class.
That's true.
I don't think the students would have.
They probably wouldn't have, but like, I didn't want to take the risk.
True.
Hey, that hurt us. That hurt us, man. That was like 9/11, but like 10 times worse. Don't you know that? God, we were attacked at our lowest point. What? Are you a monster? No, like, no, honestly, ask me. No, are you a fucking monster? Beck, no, honestly, ask me. Are you a fucking monster?
According to Uri, yes.
I think since it's at gun high school, right? Summer school, you should show Storming of September 9th to the teacher.
That's literally what I said I wouldn't do.
Yeah.
All right.
No, but I'm saying you should do it.
Not listening.
Nicola is literally just falling asleep and not paying attention to what we're saying.
He's falling asleep because he just woke up, and I'm falling asleep because I'm
Well, we need
tired.
to fix the podcast timing.
Yeah.
No. Okay. Anyway, is that it, Beck?
Yeah, and then as I'm walking back, he's like, "Oh yeah, I know Aiden. Aiden was in the fun group last year."
Hell yeah, I was in the fun group.
And like literally since I talk about, oh, Aiden is so cool, and like everyone in the classroom is so confused about who Aiden is.
That's me.
Because I didn't like say, oh, that's my friend Aiden. They're like, yeah, no, Aiden was so cool in my last one. They're like, wait, who the fuck is Aiden?
Hell yeah.
Aiden.
Let me see if I can find my presentation that we made last semester. Oh, not last semester. When did I take living skills?
Those are all my topics. Let's move on to some other ones.
All right. So who actually has topics? Because I have a little fun thing to do.
Funny.
If we.
Oh, I have this topic. Stop me if you heard it before.
Okay.
So, did you know that 15% of the population is fat, but they eat 52%
so we're
of
gonna
the
be
food?
doing this thing. Chat pack for kids.
Oh, let's go.
Creative questions to ignite the imagination.
I think Nicola needs a social talking class.
Oh, maybe.
Okay.
So are we ready to hear some?
Pose them questions.
All right, we're gonna go through these one at a time. If you were a fish, what type of bait would a fisherman want to use to get you to swim over and nibble on the line?
Tammy White.
I got
money because I'm a greedy, grabby Jew.
Money.
I would say
That's crazy.
Owl House.
Yeah, Eric's answer should just be money.
Just put that on a hook. They put it
put
on a
like
DVD.
Cammy White.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Cammy White.
Next question. I'm acing this already.
All right.
No, you didn't answer
You
Cammy
were
White
to
though.
sleep in a different place each night for a week. What 7 places would you select?
Okay.
Cammy White.
So I would choose
Cammy
the
White's
Grand
closet. Cammy White.
Californian,
Cammy White. Cammy
the
White.
White House. Then I would choose a different hotel in Disney World, and then I'd choose another hotel in Disney World, and then I'd choose another hotel in Disney World, and then I'd just cycle through different hotels at Disney World and have a long vacation.
Actually, you're wrong. I'd pick the Owl House. Futurama, the Planet Express, shit.
Are we doing fictional
wherever
or like
the hell? Wherever the hell.
I was gonna do Cammy White's house, Cammy White's bedroom, Cammy White's bed, Cammy White's closet, Cammy White, Cammy White, Cammy White.
Guys, I feel like the podcast has
under
evolved.
big-ass blue jacket, under Beck's blue jacket.
Okay,
What
any
else?
last topics? I feel like we should probably end soon.
The curiosity box.
Curiosity box.
Wherever Andrew Tate resides, I want to be next to him.
Romanian prison?
Yeah.
Guys, so
great is the type of person to watch Andrew Tate.
Yeah.
Okay, Uri, do you have any topics?
No, we haven't gone through all the cards yet.
Bro, we are not getting through all these cards.
Do you know how many cards there are?
Yeah, keep going. Next question.
Okay.
Next question.
Next question. What is one thing you're pretty certain you'll be very good at when you're an adult?
When you're
an adult.
Oh.
Cammy White.
That's a good question. That's a good.
I don't know, gardening.
Next question.
That is such a weird, basic answer.
All right, so now I'm gonna give us.
Why is it weird? Why is it weird, Ben?
It's gardening. I feel like nothing in my personal.
I'm actually. Like, I don't know if you know this, but I'm actually super into gardening.
Okay, I did not know
cool.
that. That's a cool Uri fun fact.
Yeah,
no.
So here I have 3 more questions that come from my family, or not questions, but just general things. So let's start with one of them. One of them is, how would we define a cult classic?
Ooh.
Huh?
I gotta
classic.
say,
Cult 9/11.
It's gonna be like a film that, like, if you were to like, okay, it's like a film or a TV show where it's like if you were to stand in like the middle of a plaza and ask like 100 people, only like 2 of them would know it.
Yeah. But it also has to be good.
Yeah, okay, yeah, definitely it has to be good.
I know. There's some movies that I don't think are that good that have kind of hit the cult classics, because sometimes,
like, what would you say?
I don't know.
Okay, if it's bad and unpopular, then no one knows it. If it's bad and popular, then it's not a cult classic because a ton of people know it.
Yeah.
The Room, I think, would be a cult classic.
The Room is a meme.
Popular.
That one's a meme though. over anything.
And also, that is like a 10 out of 10 on the ironic scale of enjoyment.
That's like the B movie is a cult classic.
Yeah.
It's not though. That's just a meme movie. I think you're leaning too far into meme territory rather than cult classic. Like a cult classic would be something like Evil Dead or The Goonies or something
Isn't Evil
like
Dead
that.
a game?
No, it's a movie series.
I swear it was a video game. No, like it was like it was like a video. It was like a horror video game.
Okay, Nicola, give your opinion
No,
and then.
literally, like Mandela effect right now. It was literally a video game.
There's an Evil Dead game, I think.
Yeah.
But like,
Okay.
it didn't come from the game. So that was one of my questions. What would we define as a cult classic? Another question was
I think it would probably be one that acquired a cult following.
Oh wow!
Okay,
That's a good point.
Makes sense.
Are known for their dedicated, passionate fan bases, which form an elaborate subculture. Members of which
it's really bad.
Dialogue quoting and audience participation.
In other words, Nicola's really mad by all these subreddits closing on Reddit. He's really
What?
mad about that.
They're all open again. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
They closed for 48 hours and then opened
so it's
up
like
again.
the protest failed, basically.
Yep.
I could not.
That's so
I know you should have seen. War Thunder's protest.
Yeah,
that thing
back in 48 hours.
Well.
Yeah,
they fucking
did,
review bombed so hard, and then the entire, and then they literally revised the entire game and made it better just to make people stop protesting it.
What's your next question, Nathan?
It's more of a suggestion, and it was we should talk about more horror movies, and we should talk about more older movies.
Okay, first of all, none of us watch any horror movies unless it's like FNAF.
True. Unless it's Uri.
Morbius.
Okay.
I watch some horror movies. Have you guys seen It?
Yeah, which one?
I don't plan on doing it.
No, the new one.
No, I've seen the original.
Two or
new one's pretty good. Not part 2, but the new
Morbius.
New one.
There's the 2017 one.
Yeah,
that
one.
Yeah,
that one's good.
I'm actually so happy that I can say that I've never actually watched Morbius, nor will I ever.
Bro, Uri, do your thing.
Yeah, what?
Oh,
yeah, Morbius.
Morbius is the best thing that ever.
Say the line part.
Say the famous line.
It's actually a really good film. It's better than Beck's dad's sperm. It's so good. It's so awesome. It's
all right,
great.
and then here's the last question. It's about why do you guys think that young people don't really want to get their driver's license anymore?
It's hard. I failed the written test twice.
Because I hate. I mean, I don't know. Speaking for me, I want it so I can run people over.
I feel like it's so much.
I know what I'm gonna do once I graduate. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna wait in that like area right at that crosswalk between town and country, and alley.
Yeah.
Second, the light turns green. I don't care how many kids are jaywalking. I'm going full speed and trying to hit as many as possible.
I don't think that's legal.
So fun.
I know someone who was
I feel
paralyzed by that.
Really?
I mean, I was just going to the green light. I don't know what you're talking about.
Feel
they
like
were jaywalking.
It's such a fucking hassle to do all the driving stuff.
I am
so scary to like fucking
judge,
drive.
jury, and executioner.
Like,
I judge them. They jaywalk. I'm the jury. Their punishment is death, and I am the executioner. I
You
kill
have
them.
a driver's license?
I have a driver's license, but I know I don't ever fucking drive because I already know I have a friend across the street who can just do everything driving for me. It's like if you get like one friend and like a group of 10, they can all just use him as like the driver. It's like we're also more accessible now. It's like I prefer biking places, and I just feel like it's so much of a fucking hassle to get drive and learn how to drive and like the license. It's very scary. It's like it requires a lot of experience and routine to get comfortable with driving, and we just feel like it's too much of a hassle, you know.
Yeah, so I definitely think that's part of it. Because I'm practicing driving, and it's terrifying. It is horrible. You got like parents yelling at you for making mistakes that you just cannot comprehend because you don't. experience. You have all the shitty drivers on the road. I think that's a big part of it, is that just people suck in this new generation at driving.
Wow.
And so
yeah.
all of the shitty drivers are just on the road.
These Gen X, these Gen A don't even know how to.
Yeah.
These Gen Alpha don't even know how to drive.
And then another thing is, with the rampant rise of Uber and Lyft and things like that, people are just able to get rides from place to place.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I think that
So-
wraps us up.
That's it.
Yeah,
Greg,
That reminds me that I need
you
to
give
get. I
the
need to finish
rec.
my permit.
Or Aiden. No, Aiden gives the rec.
I'm gonna give the rec. Do you want to give it, Uri?
No.
All right, I'll give the recommendation. I think that you guys should go and watch Evil Dead: Army of Darkness, a cult classic. It
Kill yourself.
is the third
Try
movie
this.
in the series, but you don't really need to know what happened before. All you need to know is that there was a demon book, and he cut off his hand, and now it's a chainsaw, and he's awesome, and he's in Fortnite.
That sounds
So that's
hype.
my recommendation.
All right. Remember, always use Celsius.
Always use Celsius. Always use Celsius. Always use Celsius.
Bye.